with Hawaii's Kitchen at ChefZone, and today in the house we have Scratch Kitchen. We'd like to welcome Chefs Tammy and John. Thanks so much for joining us on Living 808. I'd like to ask you, first off, to give me an idea what Scratch Kitchen is all about.
Scratch Kitchen is all about bringing the community together with our open kitchen. It invites our guests to watch our chefs work and watch our magic, cooking their food. You see it being made, it's bringing it to your table. The environment is great, and it's just one big family at Scratch Kitchen.
What makes Scratch Kitchen different from other places?
We cook whatever we create together from different states, countries, whatever we can put together. We can cook any style, anything that we create is from other places in the world, and we try to get everybody to enjoy our type of cooking and we add a little local to it, yeah?
Tell me about some of your most popular sellers. What are really hot items on your menu?
Some of the most popular sellers in Scratch Kitchen is our milk and cereal pancakes. It's our decadent homemade batter pancakes, very thick, fluffy, topped with 2 choices of cereal. You get Frosted Flakes or Fruity Pebbles with a cream milk syrup drizzled all over. Our other dish that is very popular as well is the shrimp and grit dish. It is our brunch special. It comes with our home-style grits with cheese, 2 sunny-side eggs, our homemade red-eye gravy with shrimp, and andouille sausage.
Ooh, we look forward to cooking that up later here on Hawaii's Kitchen. But Chef John, what are you going to be making for us today?
I'm making the pork belly pasta with julienne jalapenos, onions, green apples, granny's apples, and poached eggs.
And if you could walk us through, that'd be great.
First thing I'm going to be doing is searing the pork belly to bring out the flavor, yeah?
And why is that key to bringing the flavors to life?
That's key to flavors. We use open fire stoves in our kitchen just because it gives more of a controlled heat when we are cooking our foods. It just sears and gives it a good color to our pork belly before we add it to our pasta, which he's going to be whipping together shortly too.
What's step 2?
In the same pan he is using to cook the pork belly, he's going to drop in his jalapenos and onion. Just kind of cook that down a little bit. And once he's done with that, he's going to add in some garlic. Beautiful. Maybe get a little bit of wine. And then from there, he's going to add in the green apples. He does that last because it cooks so fast. And you don't want just, falling apart apple. You want a crisp piece of apple when you're eating this dish. That's our pork belly pasta sauce, made from all the pork drippings, just from drippings from the pork belly, just set overnight and from days of marinating.
All right, that looks great. Why don't we let that marinate and do its job, and we'll take a short time out. When we come back, we will complete this dish and get started on our second Scratch Kitchen specialty. Oh yeah. That's just number 1. Wait for number 2. You got to see some of the dishes they have there. The other one involves shrimp and grits.
I bet that smelled really good, though, cooking it up like that.
It did.
But when you say it, too, you got to say it like this. Shrimp and grits. You got to give it a little bit more to it. You're
I know, yeah.
For those of you that don't know, both Tanya and I were born in the state of Georgia.
Exactly. Just a random coincidence, too. And the Southern accent will come back.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Creeps back really quickly.
Hey, look at it's dinner in the movie Thursday. And we have a bunch of options.
Hawaii's Kitchen back on Living 808 at ChefZone. We are with Scratch Kitchen, and last we left them, they were cooking up a pork belly pasta dish. So we're back with Chefs Tammy and John. And John, tell me what you have going on there on the stovetop.
I kind of thickening up the sauce for the pasta that we're introducing to you guys, yeah? I got everything kind of sauteed together.
Do the flavors of the sweetness of the apple add to the spice of the jalapeno?
Yes. apple kind of neutralizes the acidity, yeah, from the jalapenos.
Be ready.
And what's left to do to get that dish ready to serve?
Right here is what's left to do is add on the belly itself and the poached egg, and it's done.
What's the inspiration for a lot of your recipes and dishes that Scratch Kitchen serves?
It's all mom and pop. Inspired just like being at home, cooking food, trying out new flavors, just testing out what we think tastes good, what our family gives us our feedback on. Right here, this is our poached egg, right in the center.
Poached egg. Any secrets on how you do that to perfection, just how guests love it?
Yes, I mean, a lot of people stress out sometimes about cooking a poached egg, but really all it is, you just get a boiling pot of water, add a little shot of distilled white vinegar, and wait a minute, and it's perfect poached egg each time. Just on top to garnish is our green onion that we curl, and just a little bit of blue cheese, pulling all that tanginess.
Okay, the pork belly pasta dish looks amazing, but I know you have another one that we're gonna have in our next segment. Give our viewers a hint of what you're gonna be cooking. You mentioned it as one of your hot sellers.
Yes, it's our shrimp and grit dish that we are gonna be preparing up next. It's one of our popular dishes, and it comes with 3 head-on shrimps with a sunny side eggs, topped in our home-style grits with our red-eye gravy. So we'll be making next.
Okay, stick around and we'll have that for you in our next segment on Living808. Don't go away.
That looks super good. Oh my gosh.
It was good. You know, the egg was perfect, the pork belly and everything, and the thicker pasta noodles.
I love the bigger egg noodles. Yeah, those were really good. A little bit of cheese, a little bit of, yeah, that just looks so good.
I know, you can get a drink with that too, but the Scratch, and then they, of course, they do everything from scratch, a lot of those good ingredients that they did build off of that, so you really can't go wrong.
So are you saying that the grits aren't instant grits? They're made from scratch?
Scratch?
All right.
Okay, we are here at ChefZone for Hawaii's Kitchen, cooking it up. Specifically, we have Chefs Tammy and John from Scratch Kitchen cooking it up. So let's check in with them. What are you working on now, the shrimp and grits dish?
Yes, right now I am working on the shrimp and grit. I am caramelizing the onions and sauteing the sausage together just to get it a little crispy. Do that for a minute. Then after this, I'm gonna add in the garlic and shrimp.
What are some of the secrets to getting the shrimp right? Because you don't want it to be chewy.
The secret is you have to add it in last. It cooks so fast and you can't overthink it. You just cook it until the tails curl in a bit and it's all nice and orange, and pull it out because the baby's done already.
You said Scratch Kitchen does a lot of mom and pop cooking. What is it about this grits? It's kind of a comfort food. It's really a Southern comfort.
So our restaurant has a bunch of different cuisines, you would say. So grits, I would think, is more Southern, like comfort food. So mom and pop, we created the comfort of coming into our home, our restaurant, enjoying a nice meal, like hot prepared whole meal. All right, now I'm gonna add in a little bit of the garlic. Sorry. A couple of the shrimp. Just a pinch of hominy.
And for everyone at home, it smells delicious. Trust me on this.
From here, just gonna hit it with a little bit of the lime.
Tammy, for people who aren't that familiar with grits, can you explain what grits are all about?
Yes, so grits, it's a boiled porridge, and it's boiled in basically any kind of heavy like cream or milk. We boiled ours in a milk and cream, and we also add cheese into it to give it that creamy, cheesy flavor. All right, now from here, I have to add the red eye. Just a little bit. And then we add just a little tab of butter. Mom and pop, gotta add the butter. And that shrimp is basically done right now, so I'm gonna just pull that out. I have a plate right there. Thank you. Then now I'm just gonna let it reduce a little bit. There, beautiful. And now we're basically done. We have our grits. We're gonna top it with our sunny eggs. Beautiful.
Looks good.
And then a little bit of garnish. We do a squeeze of fresh lemon. Get the seed out there. And top it with our curled onions. There we have it. Perfect shrimp and grits.
All right, thanks to Scratch Kitchen chefs, all that's left to do, you know, time to grind. So here we go. Perfect poached egg. Oh, look at that. The pork belly apple pasta here. Serve, get a little bit of this, a little bit of this, along with the shrimp and grits. You can check it out at Scratch Kitchen. See if I can gracefully do this. Delicious. Scratch Kitchen, check them out. Wow, it's good. Did have a bite of the shrimp and grits later too. Yeah, you can't go wrong with either of those.
They both look really good. The one on the left still got me though, because I like the noodles and the pork belly with that egg.
Well, everything, and even the other dishes they were showing us, I think I saw like chicken and waffles, so a lot of this comfort and just a lot of different inspirations for the food over there. So if you haven't been, maybe worth going to see what's on the menu. You might find something you like.
I'm so hungry right now. We got to take a quick break before my stomach starts growling.